It's my birthday today. We're coming to a close on my birthday. I'm turning 18 today, and I kind of just wanted to talk about it. And I have a gift I'm making for my mom that's supposed to be like flowers. I'm embroidering it, and her birthday is tomorrow. So I want to make sure I get that done because I haven't had the chance to actually like stop and do anything because life is busy. And if you're like, Marissa, why is your face glowing? I put argan oil on and it's in my eyeballs, so I'm also blinking a lot. Okay, but the one thing I did want to talk about. So, first things first, I always try to go over my book club stuff in the beginning of these videos, so in case anybody rewatches them, they get all the information out of the way. So I do run a book club. It's called Between the Covers, and the last book we read for March was the Book of Azrael by Amber V. Nicole. Our now book for April is Blood of My Monster by Rena Kent. And then we also have Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross is also our book club book. If you're interested in joining the book club, we have the link in my bio, and you can just click on that, and then there'll be like a questionnaire. Fill it out, and then I'll just approve or disapprove you. Just want to get that out of the way. To whoever came in, feel free to say anything in the chat. Hi, how are you? I'm just talking about my birthday, so feel free to do anything. Yes! Okay, cool. I was hoping that you would join in. Girl, hey, how are you doing? We haven't had a live in a moment. How are you? I'm so excited. I was hoping. I was like, I'm gonna go live, and I know it's random, so I'm so glad you're here. How are you? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I just wanted to go live and talk about my birthday and some of the books I got. And I also have my mom's birthday's tomorrow. So I wanted to also go live and finish my birthday gift, which is like, I don't know if you can tell, it's embroidered flowers on a canvas. So I'm finishing that, talking about my birthday and everything, but that's the goal of today. But how are you doing? Because we haven't done this in a hot second together. So, how are you doing? How's uni going? How's all of it? Thank you. I will let her know. Yeah, we are literally a day apart. So I'm today, she's tomorrow, and then like my brother and our dad share the same birthday. So like we have that weird birthday thing going. You're good? Okay, that's good. I know that we talked about you having a lot of projects going on, so I wasn't sure how all of that's going because I know that it sounded like a lot of projects. Oh, thank you, Tariq or Tarek, however you say your name. Thank you very much. I'm just talking about my birthday stuff. So it's my birthday today. I'm just talking about every book I got today, and also doing some embroidery for my mom's birthday, which is tomorrow. So if you're interested in any of that, feel free to stay in and comment whatever book you're reading or whatever your birthday is. It's all birthday celebration today at the moment. That's what we're talking about. So yeah. Yeah, uni's been crazy. Yeah, I cannot relate, and I'm so sorry that that's what it is for you right now. I wish you like all of the best in that. I graduated high school a year ago. I haven't had to do anything with assignments, and I'm so happy. I literally could not be happier. So I wish you a lot of luck in that department and good grades. I wish you a lot of good grades. So yeah. All right, but let's talk about books. Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so excited I don't have to do high school anymore. It's like, we good with that. All right, so books. I got 3 books for my birthday. They were the top 3 books I wanted. I'm kind of regretting my top choice. I'm not going to lie. I started it today. But first, so one of the books I wanted for my birthday was Blood of My Monster by Rena Kent. And this is also one of our book club books of the month. So if you're interested in joining a book club that talks a lot about spice books, I run one. It's called Between the Covers. You can find the link in my bio. You just have to fill out a questionnaire, and then I will either approve you or disapprove you based on those questions. And so this is one of our books. The other book is called Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross, I believe. I'm choosing to read Blood of My Monster, but we have some people who are reading that one as well. So I just want to say that before I forget. My top book that I got that I started reading that's a little questionable. I have so many thoughts on, guys. I don't even know. So it's part of my bookmark. It's just a paper towel, okay? It's Caging Fire by Hazel Page. I have never read a book by Hazel Page before. And I think that's probably a good thing. I literally am, let me take my little paper towel out of here. I think I'm like a third of the way through, and there's no yearning. Like, I like having my books have yearn in them. I don't know about you guys. Like, do you like having yearn in your books? Like, I can't have my books go too fast. Like, I'm a big, like, yearner. I like the yearning. I like the up and downs. I like it when there's tension and, like, the children 4 days. You loved it? Okay. That's fair. Um, yeah, it's really hard for me because like I love the yearning. I love the like back and forth and banter and everything. And so when I end up not getting that in a book, I cry a little bit because like the first chapter talks about this guy just absolutely wanting to bang somebody. It like that's like the first chapter, and that's like you get graphicness of how much dude just is like, oh yeah, I want to do all the things, and I'm just not about that life. But I was like, you know what, this first chapter, there is yearning. Okay, there better be. I'm gonna hold you to that. But at the moment we were struggling a little bit because I'm like, I don't like fast plots is not my thing, and so far they already have like the female character in their custody, if you will, but they are so overbearing and like brutish, and I sounded like I said British. I really meant brutish. Like they're very, I don't even know what the right word is, but I feel like there's like no consideration for her feelings at all in the situation. And like none. Like there's no sympathy, no empathy, no like, oh yeah, we know we just tore you from your life. We're sorry about that. It's literally like, nope, you're ours. Like this is our claim, and we met you 2 seconds ago. And so I am struggling a little bit with this book. Yep, bullying and enemies, and I don't mind like an enemies to lovers. I love enemies to lovers. That is like my favorite trope ever. The problem, the biggest, I think my biggest problem I'm having is like, so this lovely thing is an alpha omega universe book, okay? And in most of these books, there's this thing called like the alpha influence, which is basically when, you know, the male alpha person kind of pushes their wants and needs onto the whoever person, and that person kind of like submits, if you will. But in most of the books that I've read, it hasn't been out of like play. It hasn't been out of playing. It's been out of like trying to get their person to calm down or caring. So far, it's been all about them and not actually about her. And I'm like, Ugh. So we're gonna read it. We're gonna finish reading it. It's dark romance in the end. I mean, yeah, that's a fair point. I guess I didn't realize that part. So we are trying to work through it. I mean, it's the problem I always end with it though is it's like I literally will start and I'm like kind of trash talking it right now, and by the end I'll probably love it. But this is like the first third of the book, so I have a bit to go to actually see if it's good or not for my taste. But yeah, at the moment I'm not super into it. It's kind of one of those books where like I could stop reading it, but I don't want to because I want to know what happens. So that's Caging Fire by Hazel Page, and those are my thoughts on that so far. And then I haven't read this yet. This is our book club book, as I mentioned, Blood on My Monster. I've heard many good things about it. I can't wait to read it. It sounds really, really good. And so I look very much forward to actually starting this book. This one actually sounds like super, super good. And then the other one I got, which is also slightly unhinged, just slightly, maybe a little more than slightly, is I heard a lot about, I don't know what range of spice we read in here, but have you read like any like spider smut things ever? Because I've heard a lot about them. And I've, been slightly curious. I'm very open-minded to my smut. I'm there's only one thing I really cannot stand in my smut. Yes, spider. That is correct. Yep. It's like a spider alien thing, and but like the only thing I'm not into when it comes to my books is surprise baby tropes. I can't do it. Yeah, that's fair. I honestly, that's entirely fair. I am also scared because I have not read this book yet, and it's a little terrifying. Um, but yeah, I can't do surprise baby tropes. So anything else, I'm pretty much open to. But if it's a surprise baby trope, please count me out. Don't ever recommend the book to me. However, this is a spider smut romance. So the guy on the front there, that's like a spider alien. And then the woman is a human, very much a human girl. And this has 3 books in the series. Yes, ew, accent baby tropes. Thank you. Thank you. I love the support in that. I can't do it. I just can't do it. But yeah, so this is what this is. And I'm going to read you the summary because I'm just going to read you the summary, okay? So this is Ensnared by Tiffany Roberts, and this is the summary of this book. He spent years as a hunter, but now he's the one ensnared in a creature's trap. Catan did not want to mate. Fate has a different plan for him. When the queen he despises declares her intention to claim him, he retreats into the jungle. What he finds there changes his world. Small, delicate, and pale-skinned, Ivy Foster is nothing like the females Catan has known. She's not one of his kind at all, because she's human. Yet the moment he sees her, he knows the truth in his soul. She is his heart's thread? I think that's how you say that. It's basically like his mate, is what I'm guessing for spiders. And now that he has her, he won't let anything take her away. Not the jungle, not the gods, not the queen and her warriors. Whether Ivy agrees or not, their webs are entangled. No one will ever sever those threads. So that's like the premise of the book. And I feel like it might be okay. Just because it's not like he's this is crazy. I don't want to judge book because cover, but I'm kind of judging. No, that's 100% fair though, because I was kind of like, what? And honestly, I'm still kind of like, what? Because I haven't started the book yet. But I've heard like there's another author out there who has a couple spider books that I actually was looking at first before this one, but I couldn't remember the name of them, so I didn't end up asking for them. Yeah, I'm not sure how it's gonna go. I'm gonna keep you updated if you want to, be kept in the loop. But so that's the other top. Those are my top 3 books I asked for. Was Caging Fire by Hazel Page, Blood of My Monster by Rena Kent, and Ensnared by Tiffany Roberts. Yep. And honestly, feel free to judge on that. I mean, you know how I feel about judging, but like in general. Fast Spiders, I don't even know it's a thing. Honestly, it's totally new. Well, and I mean, the like Smut and Spice universe has seriously grown so much since I kind of like joined, if you will. I guess it's 4 years ago now because I'm 19. Because like I didn't know Spider Smut was a thing, but there's also like this author who has a whole series of different types of aliens that have different things going on. That's also part of Smut. And then there's this book I do want to read that was not on my list. I recently added it to my list, like for my reading list, not my birthday list. And it has a male siren and a feet human like engineer that, So I'm looking forward to reading that at some point, but that's at a later date because I have all 3 of those books to get through. I still have to finish the Book of Azrael. I've been so busy lately, I literally have just not had time. Yes, a male siren. And, okay, well, and the thing I have to say, though, yes, right? It is hot. The biggest thing is, I don't know, so, like, the reason I'm saying it this way is because my brother was big into Greek mythology, and so he always has to, like, correct this. Technically speaking, this is not, oh my god, I'm gonna form words, I promise. This male siren is like, like a male mermaid situation. An actual siren in Greek mythology is a bird with a female head. So I just want to set the record straight that this siren that they talk about is actually just like a male mermaid that's a little scary. But a lot of people like call them sirens and everything, but I kind of just want to make sure that we were all talking about the same thing because I know some people who are more accurate about what a siren is versus others. So I just wanted to. He's not a bird. He's a mermaid. Yes, it is cool. I love it. It's exciting. So I added that to my TBR. So at some point I'm going to have to get that book. And then there's a book coming out, I want to say April 30th, maybe April 28th by, oh, you know who it is. She did Leave Me Behind. KM Maranova, I think that's the author's name. She is coming out with a book called Bulletproof, April 28th, and I'm excited for that. Bros party pooper, let us be with our creatures. Exactly. We want to be with our creatures. Yes, I know. I'm so excited for that book to come out. I love her too. I've only read the Leave Me Behind one. I haven't read the other ones, which is Stab Me in the Back and Stab Me in Your Heart or something like that. I have not read those ones yet, but I'm scared to because I guess they're a lot more traumatizing. Hello, Angel Middlebrooks 174. How you doing? How's life going? Me too, but I'm obsessed with her already. Yeah. I mean, how could you not be? Leave Me Behind is a really good book. It was definitely dark romance, definitely a little like traumatizing, but it was pretty good. You're doing good? That's good. We're just talking about books and my birthday and everything, so feel free to talk about books in the chat, whatever your current read is, or anything like that. Yeah, Kaya Manarova is pretty solid, and she does really well on her socials too. You know that scene when he... Yeah, yes I do. Yes, and that was a solid scene. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Alright, so Bermuda, my day is going well, thank you for asking. We're just talking about, so my whole thing is like spice books and smut books, and today's my birthday, so I'm just talking about like the books that I got and how my birthday's going, and I'm also going to eventually start finishing my embroidery project for my mom's birthday tomorrow, which is this little like thing. So that's how it's going. How are you doing? Very solid, yes. It is very solid. Okay, so now we're going to start on my embroidery. It's a little scary. I'm not going to lie. I have not done embroidery in a very long time. So... Oh, you love spice books, Angela? That's good. Okay, what's your favorite one? Who's your favorite author? I want to know the tea on what spice books you like. Are you like a dark spice book reader, or like what? How spicy do you like it? Thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. We're so excited. But I really do appreciate that from everybody. But yeah, let me know, like, what are you guys reading? What's our genre? Today's your birthday too? Happy birthday. Look at us. We're twinning. I'm turning 19. If you feel comfortable sharing, how old are you turning? That's a cool embroidery I always want to learn. I should start. It's actually, okay, well, I'm going to say it's not that hard, but I also do basic embroidery. I know that there's like really big embroidery artists out there, and they do like so many cool techniques that I don't know. So it's pretty good. You gotta go. All right, bye Bermuda. Dark spice books. Yeah, that's fair. I have to be in the mood for some darker ones, but I do like, one of my favorite aspects about most like spice books, if you will, is I'm a big sucker for enemies to lovers and a little bit of stalking. I do like the stalking, just a little bit. Year 12? Interesting. Well, there we go. Fair enough. 12 is always a fascinating age. Trying to get all of my stuff together. I don't know what color I should do next, because I'm trying to make 3 different colors for my flowers. So like I got a purple one, but I'm debating. Yeah, I know. I don't know. I know. 12 is definitely an interesting age to be reading spice books. May I ask how you got into them at the age you're at? And I'm not trying to be ageist or anything like that. I just am curious about how you got into them at your current age. Okay, guys, I need your guys' vote. Should I do a blue flower? And hold on, let me find these colors, and then I will ask. Hold on. because I'm trying to like make different colors. Oh wait, I like this one. Okay, so for my next flower, should I do a yellow or like this like baby blue? And currently my first flower is like a little purpley. I don't know if you can really see that. But, so it's either this baby blue that's next or this yellow. Which one do we think looks better? I feel like the yellow might be good. Yellow's looking pretty fine. I'm not even sure she likes baby blue now that I think about it. Yellow, okay. That's what I was thinking. With the baby blue, not sure about that. I'm actually not even sure she likes that color. So we're gonna do yellow. I'm glad that we came to that big brain thinking conclusion. Just gonna get our string together here. So how is everyone's day going now that we're finally getting onto that part of our live? How's everyone's day going? Anything exciting happening? Did anybody get any new books recently? You know, what's going on in everybody's lives? I feel like there's just so much happening in the world that some of the normal things, if you will, don't get talked about. So what's going on? How's life going? How's our pets doing? If we have pets. You just submitted all your projects? Oh, dude, that is so awesome. Congratulations. I'm giving you a virtual hug and a high five. That is amazing. Do you feel pretty confident on all of them that you did well? You're finally free. Now you have midterms. I wish you luck on those as well. Study well. Yeah, that's a lot, girl. I don't even know. I don't even know how you're doing it, but you're doing great. So your kitties are fine, good. I love seeing your kitties on your story. They're super cool. They're just like hanging out, minding their business. You have like 2 or 3, right? I know there's Cloud, and I forget the names of the other ones. I just remember Cloud the most. Yeah, midterm the same day. Okay, have a competition. Yeah. That's just a lot. I don't even know. Don't even know. I also don't know what my string is doing. Alright, pardon me for half a second here. It's being complicated. It's like getting stuck. 2 kittens, silver. Okay. Silver, yes. I try so hard to remember names and then my brain just like has other things happening in it. But I'm glad your kitties are good. Kitties are very important creatures. And we must take care of them to the best of our capabilities. Why is this doing this? I don't understand. There we go. Alright. This is for... Okay, we don't need that one. There we go. How's my gym going for me? And do that creep try approach again. So, did I tell you... I can't remember if I told you the latest thing that happened there. The gym's okay. I didn't go at all last week. I was really, really busy with... I had family business stuff going on, and then Friday and Saturday I had my part-time job at the winery, and that was insane. Definitely it was insane Saturday. And most of the time I go to the gym on Thursdays and Fridays to play pickleball and work out. It was not the last time I went to the gym, it was fine. But the time before that, I think, I don't remember if I told you this or not, so if I did, feel free to like tell me that I told you. Let me tell you about time. Oh, okay, then that was it, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the latest incident. He's just like, I haven't really talked to him since. He loves to just stare at me and look all like angry, and I'm just like, dude, the next time you have anything to say about my body or the way that I look that's inappropriate, I'm just going to talk to your wife. Like, I'm not taking that, dude. I've given you way too many chances at this time to correct yourself. So, third time is the charm for me. So, like, by the time you've had to say something to me like 3 times that's inappropriate, I am going to go and tell whoever. And in his case, it's going to be his wife. Have you ever heard about the statement? I have not. What does that mean? What's the meaning there? It means no way? Or is that a reaction to something I'm doing? Because currently, what I am doing is a little weird, so. Just trying to get my string through my thing here. It's taking a lot of effort. It's the one thing I dislike about any type of needlework is that you have to actually get the string through the needle. Come on. We've been fine all day, too. Embroidery is so much fun. I love it so much. I'm absolutely lying right now, by the way. I hate getting it through the needle. It's so frustrating. Alright, let's try this again for the 15th time. There we go. Oh yeah, we got it. Next time he stares. Oh my gosh, I totally will. And you know what? I'm pretty positive that I'm pretty positive bro's a little racist. So that'll make it even more fun because I love it when I can do something that makes somebody, especially when they've made me so uncomfortable, I can't wait to make other people match the uncomfortability. So I'm going to take that suggestion and I'm going to do it. That sounds like the best thing ever. And then I'm going to throw something at him because, not to necessarily intentionally harm him, but to kind of be like, yeah, yeah. I just don't understand why people feel the need to like comment on other people's bodies and like their demeanor. I love you too, so I'm glad that we have that. I love the suggestion. I seriously do. I am gonna try to remember it the next time that he decides to say something. I'm gonna do that and then throw something at him, then go to his wife and tattle and be like, "Hey man, you need to like get some reins on your husband because he's like he has to say something negative about my body and then he can't even take it when the same woman throws an object at him. He's a little weak and I'm concerned how well he can protect you or something like that. I don't know, but I can't even. I love that. Oh crap, how am I doing this? Okay, we're just gonna go on this side. I'm trying like new embroidery techniques. Okay. Ask for a divorce, honey, you deserve better. Literally, the problem I always have is like when you see couples like that, especially because with her, I feel like she knows about his behavior and is just like complacent in it, which makes it worse because I'm like, dude, be a girl's girl. And then it's like, I don't want to be a girl's girl. They don't even know what that means. Ow, I just stabbed myself. I don't. It's always hard with that. Oh shoot, I forgot my thing. Because, like with women like that, I'm just always like, I feel like you must know about his behavior and are just okay with it. Exactly, it is ick. It's like, dude, come on. Oh my god, it was so funny though. So changing topics, just briefly here. So at my hello, Rose, how are you doing today? We're just talking about specifically men's horrible behavior towards women and the experiences I've had with that. And we're also talking about how the next time he decides to say anything, we're just going to take it to his wife. How are you doing? I'm currently also embroidering a gift for my mom's birthday tomorrow and also stabbing myself while I do it. So, you know, Be careful. Don't stitch your fingers. I've done that before in accident, so yeah, we're trying. Well, and I suck sometimes at like talking and multitasking, but we're doing it. Yes, Rose. Hi, how you doing? Um, there was something I was gonna say and I don't remember what it was. Your finger with the gift. I don't know. She might appreciate it. You know, she loves all parts of me, so it could be good. Oh, that's what I was gonna. That's where my brain was going. So at my winery job on Saturday, there was a woman there who was the woman who actually suggested that I work there, so that was kind of fun. And she and I were talking about books because she used to read a lot of spice books, and she was like, she asked me something, and I was like, yeah, I don't really settle for any type of like male behavior. And so then we got talking. She's like, "Oh, so like you're a feminist?" And I was like, 100%. I'm a girl's girl. Like we don't, we don't like no. Men need to act better. And I'm not here to be like hating on men. Like that's not what my channel is about. But part of the reason that women do enjoy fictional morally gray baddies is because the men that we have the ability to choose from doesn't seem so great. So that's like the entire point here. Not really here to actually hate on men. I'm just kind of bringing the attention a little bit as to why a lot of women do prefer to read rather than be in a relationship, which is valid. Did I do this right? Oh boy. Oh, shinkles. What did I just do? We're trying new methods and I have no idea if it's really working or not. That's what's happening over here. I don't even remember what I just did. Well, we're about to try it again, so we'll find out. For real though, what the heckity deckity? What did I just do, dude? It looks like I went under? I don't know. We are literally figuring it out as we go. That's the motto of today. Got me a man. She went to her friend's house and they were talking about a guy who's looking for a wife. Okay. That's interesting. I feel like I'm missing part of that story. Oh, that's how I did it. Okay. I love that though. Just like she was like, Ruba, come on. Hell no. Exactly. Like, let me choose my own person. And honestly, like, especially going back to the whole men in reality right now, it's just not. I mean, across the world, we are having such a problem with, like, leadership and male leadership and having good male role models that it does make it harder for me and a lot of other women to actually feel safe dating or even much or marrying a man. It's basically how marriage is done in our culture. Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that. Um, yeah, no, I thankfully do have the option to remain single, which is something I plan on doing for as long as I can until some man actually like acts correctly. Will they get my attention? I'm like, no. But I am sorry that is done that way because you deserve to be able to like actually choose who you want to be with. Earlier, I had sketched on here like a jar and a butterfly. I don't think I had the time or the patience for that. So we're just making some flowers instead of all of the other stuff because I, like I said, don't have the time or the patience for anything else, to be completely honest. Man in his age, even though he's just trying to says so much, like broken, like piercing his life, and God knows. Yeah, Well, and that's the other thing too, is I do think that that is a thing where, and I can't entirely speak on it because, like, obviously I am not in your culture or a culture at the moment that is trying to, I have to say at the moment, but is trying to like force me into any type of marriage with anybody. But I am very upset at how many states in my country still let child marriages happen. And obviously, I know that's like not what you're talking about, but I feel like people do set up women, young women, with people who are older as a way to, like, in their brains it's like, oh, security, safety, he's older so he knows more or whatever. And I just am kind of like, a lot of those times I feel like there's just a lot of taking advantage of the women, and it's just very sad to me. He looks for younger wife, yeah, still steal the experience from her. Yep. I'm glad that your mom doesn't force you to do that, because that's not how I want that to go for anybody. That's, yeah, I am sorry that that is the thing, that it's normal, I guess, is what I'm sorry for. Oh yeah, I agree. Arguing about especially so much underage marriage going on. Yeah, it's just like, it's just always a little like, it's just sad to me that we still, that that's still so prominent in so many different cultures and places. I'm just like, it's, I like, it's, I'm trying to, my words are lacking, but I think people underestimate how much women think about this type of thing, because, and I want to make it very clear, not every man or not every woman thinks this way on both sides of this equation. But I think like there's a lot of thinking out there that's like, women just, you know, are so nitpicky and have high standards and all of this, but at, like, there's a reason for it. And if you look at the world and actually, like, you don't even have to look that hard to find all of the reasons as to why we have what are considered high standards. I mean, there's just so many countries and places out there that just, I, there's just so many things that are deemed okay that to me just are so not, like child marriages and selling your daughters off for your own benefit. And even if it is like a consensual relationship and everybody's of age, having one person be in charge of everything on one side and having the other person be in charge of everything on the other side, to me never sounds like a partnership. Like, in modern day whatever, in America, that's the experience I can relate to the most because that's where I live. We are having such a big thing right now, and it's not just America that's been impacted by this, but again, this is the biggest experience I can speak to. But there's this thing online called the manosphere, and it's basically men using women to prop up their social media status, but by hating on them. Yes, starting to look like a nightmare. And so, like, there's all of that. And they're always like, the woman is responsible for cooking and cleaning and taking care of the house and the kids and doing all this domestic work. And then the men are responsible for all the finances, but don't have to ever pitch in on anything else. And to me, like, to me, that's not a partnership, because somebody always has the power imbalance. And honestly, whoever has the money has more power. And I just always find that to be not okay. Like, yeah, like, I just don't ever think that that's good. Like, I think both parties should have money. I think both parties should be contributing financially and helping with, like, the chores and everything. Like if you're living with somebody and two people are actively living in the same house all the time and only one person is taking care of the house, like cleaning and cooking and everything, while the other person just gets to like not do that, it's just weird. Like I just think that's a little weird personally, but we're having this thing right now where it's like that's what everybody's pushing, like this is my standard, it's not that hard, why are so many women not into this? And I'm just kind of like, maybe because it's outdated and doesn't really make sense, especially in our economics. It's not economically stable or sustainable for especially women. The guy can be like, I spend the money to this or that. Exactly. 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 And so it's just like, I will always be, if that's the life you want, I'm not here to judge you based on whatever life you want. If you want to be a stay-at-home mom or a stay-at-home dad, and that's like the life that you want, like you don't want to be responsible for finances, you just want to be responsible for having children, taking care of children, and being the stay-at-home parent, hey, go for it. But I always will be advocate that you do have money of your own on the side at the very least, because if you end up in a situation where whether your partner dies or they leave you, that money that they had, with dying situations a little different, but like if they leave you, all that money that they contributed, it's not there anymore, and then you're kind of just left to pick up all of it, especially if you don't have extra money for yourself or for your family. So I'm just always kind of like, in this stage of where we are in the world, always make sure you have money, guys. Be financially independent. Have that choice, even if you don't want to live a life that, isn't revolved around children and everything. Just be financially independent. It's important. So that's my one piece of random advice for you that I have. Be financially independent. That's one of our current goals for myself because it's important. I don't think this is a flower, guys. Oh, okay, it might be. I'm just looking at it from a weird angle. It actually is just it's just weird. I'm totally honest. And my hip is trying to cramp. So that's also super fun. Stretch it out there. There we go. Whew. That hurts. I'm missing a needle. No, I'm not. I'm losing my mind a little bit. There we go. You want to be child free? Same! I don't want to have a child. I don't want to be a mom. I want to be my own person for as long as I live. And that's the other thing too, is like in relationships, is I think that a lot of people are like, you're seeing his brother and his kids, my sister and her kids, and it's beautiful, but it's so exhausting. Yeah, he's always spending money on them. It sounds like a problem sometimes. 100%. Like, it scares me to think about that. And I agree. I mean, kids are expensive, and it goes beyond finances. You have to put your emotions into it. A lot of, not every parent, but we do have a wave of parents who have had to overcome their own childhood, like, trauma to actually raise their kids in a way that's better than what they had. But a lot of parents don't even overcome that. And so, but parenting is very exhausting, both financially and emotionally. And so it's like, yeah, it's a cat mom. Same. Cat mom, nature mom, literally any type of mom that doesn't refer to having actual human children. I will get down with, period, because fuck those children. Yeah. I agree. Alright, we're making this flower kind of random. I don't care. It's a flower. It's a wildflower. That's what we're gonna call it. We're gonna call it a wildflower. It may not really be one, but that's what we're deciding it is today. There we go. It's kind of a hot mess, if I don't say so myself. I sell my ovaries or something. I mean, whatever gets you money, get that bag, girl. I had when I was younger and I didn't really understand, I was like, oh yeah, I'll get my tubes tied, but that's a really dangerous procedure for women, so I decided to go against it. You want to ask? All right. Ask whatever it is you want to ask here. Or if you're asking about selling your ovaries, I mean, ask how much you could get for it. It's important to know what your body parts are worth if you're going to make that decision. Apparently eyeballs on the black market are like $25,000 each. I saw that online. I did not go to the black market looking for eyeballs. I want to make that very clear. I am not weird like that. You think you can invite people to your live to join you? Yes, I can do that. 100%, because I would love to, 100%. I was kind of wondering if you wanted to at all. So I can do that. Went to dark places. Yeah, I did. And I'm not sorry. I won't apologize for it. Yeah, I will DM you and we can talk about doing lives together because I would love to do that. 100%. The reason I want to DM you is so we can pick a time that works for both you and I. But yeah, I'm so down for that because like you're cool. So why wouldn't I, you know? I think I actually have a flower now. I'm so excited. Oh my god. I think I'm also deluluing myself, but I'm slightly deluluing myself. Just a bit. But it's fine, guys. It's fine. You're so good. Oh my god. So, okay, well, just give me 2 seconds. I gotta finish this little stitch here. Okay, so I'm gonna warn you, it's not that great. My camera quality is also horrid, so I apologize if you can't really see it. But we just did the one in the middle, which is the yellow one, and it's a little different from this one, but I kind of just gave up on the strategy I was using, so yeah, I don't know if you can really see it that well, but it's looking so much better than it was, so we're gonna take it. I'm trying to make it all like a little different because like my mom has many different, I don't want to say personalities because that makes her sound weird. I mean, she is weird. I love her, but she's weird. But she's just very like she's got a lot going on in her brain, and I kind of just want to capture that. She definitely has like ADHD, so I kind of just want to capture that like she's very unique, has a lot going on in her brain, and I've always been a sucker for wildflowers, and I kind of just see her as a wildflower, so I just kind of like want to show her that that's how I see her. I'm big on handmade craft gifts for birthdays. Hi, Ariana R. How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Feel free to tell me your current read or whatever's going on with your life. We're kind of just talking about life and books, and I'm embroidering for my mom's birthday tomorrow. So that's what we're doing. And then I only have one more flower, guys, and then I'm going to erase the other things, and then we're going to be done. Because I can't do this anymore. I'm stabbing myself, and I don't like it. Yes, I just, like, and if somebody's like, hey, I want this specific material thing, then I will get them that. Like, if they tell me exactly what materialistic object they want, I will happily get that as long as I can afford it. But most of the time, the people I have in my life, I love them very much, but they're very indecisive about what they want. And so then I'm left with, well, what do you want? And they're like, I don't really want anything. I'm good. Or they'll be like, I know what I want, it's too expensive. And I'm like, you could just tell me anyway. And so then I'll just make handmade gifts because it's easier. I'm like, fine. I know that this will at least have my intention behind it. It has my love. It has my blood, sweat, and my tears. So handmade gifts have always been just my thing. And they started to become my thing after I actually had my first job. Like when I finally did have money to afford more, you know, not super expensive gifts to be clear, but like something decent if somebody wanted it. No one still told me what they really wanted. And so I'm just like, here, here's a handmade card. Like for Christmas, I painted rocks for both my brother and my mom, based on like how I see them. So like I gave my mom a big rock that has an ADHD owl on it. Like this owl looks a little crazy, but it's still put together. It's super cute. So I made that, and then I gave my brother a little rock with a little fish on it. So, yeah. And then for his birthday, which is in February, we did get him like actual materialistic objects because we kind of knew what he wanted. But yeah. How do you feel? Okay, this was something that was brought up to me. How do you feel about gift cards? Like basically giving somebody, you know, like money that they can use in other place, but it's not cash. It's like, you know, gift card. Because like I have a friend who hates getting gift cards and giving gift cards. Like, he's not into it. And so I'm just kind of curious. Like, I don't really mind giving gift cards. I don't mind receiving them either. But I'm kind of curious. Like, oh shoot, how do you feel about them? You've never given anyone that? Yeah, that's fair. I I used to do it with only one person, but they're not in my life anymore, so I don't have to do that. Peace. Trying to tie my knot off, and it's being very complicated. I'm working with a small space, which is not helping. I don't know how to get this tied off. Come on. Yep, there you go. Did I do it? Oh, shoot. It's not common here, but I once got 780 Amazon gift card from my friend who lived. That is a lot of money. That is definitely a lot of money. But that's pretty cool. I mean, money is money. So, you know, get it. I think the most amount I've got on a gift card is like $100. So, that's pretty cool. Yeah. I love gift cards for Amazon or Barnes and Noble. I really love Amazon. It's a nice place to be. But Barnes and Noble is great for books. That's like the major bookstore chain in where I live. I don't really have a local business that does books, so that's pretty sad. Like books that I would be interested in. So, okay. You just asked Siri. Well, there we go. Yeah. I that's pretty nice. So you have do you I don't even know what I was about to ask, to be honest, but that's pretty cool. Um what was I gonna ask? I had a question and then it left me. So pleasing. Okay, I mean, all right, fair. I will change my position so that you feel like I'm not dying. I'm sorry. All right, my bad. I had to move that way because my hip was cramping. But is this better for you? Is this better now? Are you less concerned about my back? I can't even. How did you? Um, why did you punch your wall? I didn't punch my wall. I don't know where that is. I did not punch my wall. I just have pillows on my wall, and she wanted me to lean back on them because I was like hunching forward. I can feel the pain in my back too. I know because your scoliosis. Yes. All right. I will try to make sure I'm always leaning backwards so that you don't also feel the pain because we're just connected like that. Yeah. Ugh, this knot is being so complicated. And I don't know how to fix it. And it doesn't really matter because I'm going to throw some like stuff in there so it doesn't come undone. Because this is like, so the problem I have with embroidery is it looks so good on the front, right? Like it looks somewhat clean and everything. Then you go to the back and it's a monstrosity. It's a monstrosity back here, okay? And half the time, so I took an embroidery class, if you will, and the back always looked worse. So like I have a pillow I actually really like. This has embroidery on it. I did it myself. It says Queen. You can't really see it. But like this is great. But on like the back of this, you can't see it because there's all this. But on the back of this embroidery piece, it's messy. AF. And it started coming undone at one point, and I'm like, no. So I'm going to shove something in the back of this so it can't come undone. Just saying, you got a broken wall so as soon as you punched it. I'm not sure exactly what you're talking about with my broken wall. I have a lot of shadows happening, so like that could look at, and like if you're looking like at this mark down here, there's like it's just like a shadow playing, and I have a pillow that also like matches the wall color, so that could be playing around with it. You need to change the Thursday timing, please. I know the problem. Okay, the problem I have with that is Thursdays at that time I get a lot of traction, so I kind of am leaving it, but I can do a different day. I'm trying to up how many lives I do in a week. So I will text you probably tomorrow for me, and we can talk about what day works for you and when you can go live with me. How about that? Is that a deal? Yeah, I know. The lighting in my room is really weird. I'm not gonna lie. It's we got some weird shadows happening. Like I've gone to sleep before and woken up thinking there was like part of it was because I was tired, and part of it because of the shadows in my room. I was like, oh, there's a demon over there. It literally was just a shadow. But yeah, no. The shadows and the lighting situation in my room has slightly weird, just a bit. But I appreciate your concern for my walls and for my punchingness. Alright, we're gonna call this not good because I just have no more patience for it. I may regret that later, but for right now, it's fine. My gosh, guys, we finished our second flower. Yay! Alright, I need your vote again. I have to figure out what colors I'm debating between, and then I will ask you for your vote. Your live hair starts at 1 p.m. I sleep at 5 minutes, and my classes are at 2 p.m., so I woke up. That's a lot of scheduling. Dang. Do purple? I already have a purple though. That's the problem. Cause like it's like a purple pink, so I'm not sure I wanna do. Okay, well hold on. Let me just pick out some colors and then you can tell me. I'll pick out a different shade of purple and then we can go from there. I'm trying to remember what color she's not a big like she doesn't have a favorite color, so that also makes it hard. A red. Okay, let me see. I should have a red. Alright, well that's not red, but it's kind of red. That is ooh, that could look oh, it's kind of fiery. Okay, hold on. I'm not hating it, but I'm not loving that one either. This is also fine. Do I not have a red in here? Are you serious? I have every color and every shade in here except a red. I mean, this box is a mess, but I should... Oh, is that... Okay, that's... Oh, that would look so good. Okay, sorry, I had to like go through my box a million different colors. So this is the red I have. I think it would look pretty good. So like these are all the colors, and then here's like the red. I feel like that would add a little bit of like spice to it, which is good because my mom is spicy. And I don't know if you guys are into like zodiac signs or anything, but she's an Aries. I'm also an Aries. We're not super into them, but we do like them. Okay. Yeah, this red's actually really good. So we're gonna go with that. I love that suggestion. I was freaking out because I was like, how do I not have red in here? Like, look at this bucket. Okay. I had like almost every shade under the sun, and I was like, I seriously don't have red. I was kinda gonna lose it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that doesn't make any sense. How could I not have red? Alright, and then we're going to figure out how we're making this flower, because the other two flowers, I started off with the same strategy, but now they look different. And so I'm wondering if I should start with the same strategy and then do something different, or just start out different. I might start out different, because I could try to do... You know what? I have a thinking. And we're going to see how it goes. I have a thought. I don't know, but I do have a thinking. Did you know in our culture we can't believe in Zodiac, but I don't care, I love Zodiac? Okay. Well, I love that you like it. So what's your Zodiac sign? I don't know if I know your birthday, so I don't remember. And I suck at, like, remembering. Like, my brother's a Pisces. I'm an Aries. My mom's an Aries. My dad was also a Pisces. I think Aquariuses are before Pisces. Scorpios are in November. My mom was a Scorpio. You're a Scorpio? Okay, cool. Get into it. Let's go. Promise you would race better? Okay, that was good. I'm glad you said that. I was having a moment because, like, a lot of Scorpios I do know have been a little interesting, but you seem chill. You've been fine, so I doubt that we're good together. Sagittarius, Geminis. Okay, that makes sense. I'm not great at remembering all the lingo with everyone, but I always wanted to learn more about astrology. That's the right one, right? I think so. Okay, so you're not quite a November baby. You're still October. That makes sense. I love it. I'm trying to figure out how to separate my string, sorry. Most of the time I have tape for this, but I forgot about my tape, so I don't have tape. Oh, shoot. But that's going to cause a problem. Where can I do this? Or just stay. Alright, let's see. Modern problems cause require modern solutions. Yeah. One of my least favorite parts about embroidery is separating the string. It is so frustrating. Because, like, you're supposed to have, so, like, this entire thing is, like, 6 threads together, and it's supposed to be broken up by 3, so each, like, set is 2 strings, so you have to break them up, and it takes forever, and it's annoying. My sister got me my birth chart and started analyzing my moons and signs and stuff. Oh, that's really cool. I've always been curious about it because, like, I think astrology is really cool. I just literally have not taken the time or the course or anything. Sing shine bright like a diamond. I would, but I don't got the vocal range for that. I love Rihanna though. Rihanna's really cool. Can you sing Shine Bright Like a Diamond? Is that your favorite Rihanna song, or is that just a song stuck in your head and so, like, you want to know about it? Turns out I'll end up. I mean, astrology does point to a lot of things. Like, I saw this video today of this woman who was like, I saw the signs, like, in the stars, basically, and I left. She's like, astrology tells us about the past and the present and everything. Uh-huh. I see you, Crestwood. Mm-hmm. In my last life, somebody asked me to do a British accent, so you are not the first one to request any type of vocal anything, but that's been my favorite one so far. That was pretty fun. I enjoyed that. Love it. Alright, let's see if we can do this on the first try. Come in. Get in there. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah. That's how we do it. We get it in there, guys. Let's go. Oh, shoot. Now they're uneven. I love that so much. Okay, there you go. So thinking about that 12-year-old who came to your life, that was funny. Yeah, I'm pretty positive that he's come into my life and told me he's a bunch of different ages before. So, yeah. Yeah. I wasn't trying to be mean with the age thing, but I was kind of like, dude, if you are actually 12, you probably should not be reading Smut, but, you know, at the same time, I'm not gonna, yeah, people are people-y. I kind of am just like, I try to vibe very hardcore with everybody, but sometimes I am a little bit like, like, I had this guy, who he as soon as I've started some of my lives, he's been pretty supportive, so I will say that. But I made a video, which I think you saw on my Instagram, that was like, are you tired of, men and their stupid excuses? Try, morally gray fictional men. They're great. They make you feel valued and everything. And he came on to my video and was like, I'm like, that was kind of mean. I'm better than fictional men. And I was just like, dude, if you got offended by that respectfully, then you might be part of the problem. I didn't say that, but I was kind of like, okay. It's always weird. Okay, we have our last flower string on. It's the red, so we're going to put it all together. Then I'm going to have to grab a pencil at some point and erase everything. around it, and then we're gonna wrap it up and then it'll be done. And so I'm super excited because this has taken me a very, very long time to do, and I'm very tired. Alright, how did I decide I was doing this? I don't remember. Alright, we're gonna go down. And then we're gonna actually start back up here. Yay. Making ads for Milligram to reserve Milligram. I know, I do. Hi Paul, welcome in. How you doing? Thank you for saying hi. I know, I'm kind of like, I struggle so bad with like real life and fiction, because in fiction it just sounds so good, and then like in real life I get so exhausted by the fact and the idea of being in any type of relationship. Like it sounds exhausting. You're good? That's good, Paul. I'm glad you're good. We're just kind of talking about life. Was my birthday today, so I've just been talking about that, and I'm finishing up an embroidery gift for my mom's birthday, which is tomorrow. Every time you take a string, you realize you don't know how to do it. Part when you learn. Yes, it is. It is the best part. I kind of am over here like I don't know what I'm doing, and I literally have not actually done embroidery in I like 2 or 3 years. It's definitely been a minute since I've actually done embroidery. And so far, it's actually pretty fun. So, that's good, right? Ouch. Oh, it looks so pretty. We're going to try to make this cute. So, this is sweet. I'm not going to show it yet because I'm kind of still thinking about it. But so far, it's looking pretty good. I will say that. Based on my vision, it's looking pretty good. I'm just hoping that like this all holds, because I looked up on the internet and like canvases aren't really made to be embroidered on. So I do love embroidering. I thought about getting back into it. I problem I always have is like the time factor. Like I love art, I love painting. Like I in my live last week, I started painting on my door again, but since that live I just haven't touched it. Like I just literally do not have a lot of time at the moment. So it's like, and when I do get the time, I end up scrolling or finding ways to post on social media. Like my life right now is consumed by succeeding in every area except balance. And you can join those carnivals and wear cute dresses. Yes, and corsets and sell them. Meet your mate. Okay, I see the strategy. I see the strategy. I will take it. I know I have a couple clothes I wanted to kind of like embroider on, but some of the needles that I would need, especially for like jeans, I don't have, because like um the needles I do have are not exactly great for jean wear. They're very thin and nimble and easily breakable. I'm trying to make sure I keep track of them because I don't want to lose them in my bed and then accidentally sleep and then have them stab me in the middle of the night. So, you know, just fun thoughts, fun thoughts. So good so far. Yeah. Yeah. That's the problem. Whoop-de-woo. Okay, so yeah, go up a little bit and then we'll go down. Okay. Sorry, my brain was thinking through everything here. Oh, I love the idea of clothes are going. Yes. Yeah, no, I have this jean jacket that I got from my grandma, and I kind of want to stitch like a heart in it or something. A couple of days ago, I saw a video of someone stitching some tree branches in a colorway shirt. It looked so cute. Yes. Well, and like, we have a couple sewing machines in my house, but like, they don't work. So I need to, there's one I haven't tested out if it really works or not, but I kind of got the sense it didn't. So I kind of need to like confirm that, because if it does work, then I would love to get back into sewing. I do love sewing. Like there's a couple, I don't know what you would call them, whether it's domestic. I'm not even like, there's just a couple like things I do love that I didn't think I would love. Like I do like sewing, I love embroidery. Some of that type of stuff I kind of was like, oh, I'm not gonna like it, I'm gonna be different. And then I got into a class that's like literally all we did in that class was sew and embroidery, and I'm like, oh my god, I love it. And then like I haven't done it. So it's one of those situations. Bum, bum, ba-da-da-da. Okay, so what am I doing now with this? No one knows. No one knows you. Okay. I am dealing with, I'm not sure you can actually see it, but I have some like eczema on my neck, so that's fun. So what I actually did for my birthday, because it's almost over here, and I think I'm officially 19 now. Let's see what time is it. Yep, I'm officially 19. Um, so what I did for my birthday was I had a book hunt this morning. My family hid all of my books and all my gifts around the house, and I went on a hunt to find them. So that was super fun. And then we watched a TV show called Exo Kitty. I don't know if you guys watched that show or heard of it. The third season's out, so I've been watching that. And then we kind of just hung out. We had cinnamon rolls for breakfast, meatballs for lunch, then some ice cream for desserts, and yeah, it was just a chill day, mostly because that was like my only day for this weekend, because my weekend was short. So I mostly was just like, yeah, resting. I did not have the energy for really anything else because it's been uber busy. So I had work yesterday and Friday, and then I had family business during the week. So today was like my only day off, and that's what it was. Yeah, it was pretty fun. I enjoyed it. It was very, very nice. I'm trying to decide if there's something else I'm trying to do with this flower. Because, like, it's cool looking, but I'm also kind of like, it's basic. And I want it to be a little less basic and something else. So we're going to see what we can do here to make it a little less basic. Aw, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I won't even lie. Like, becoming the happy that you currently see has taken a lot of mental health work. I definitely went through a rough patch of mental health. So, mental health is actually a pretty big thing in my family. We've had a lot of mental health issues, so that have been passed down because we're just special like that. So with the shadows and demons and stuff, you want to go out sometime? I appreciate the flattery and the ask, but I am currently single and I am not ready to mingle. But I do appreciate the bravery on that. I know it's hard, but you can do it. I know I can. It's just life is lifing. And so, we do all things. So we try to always remind ourselves like there's things within our control and then there's things without our control, and all of the things there. Oh my gosh. I don't know what this really is. My flower is looking a little weird, but it's fine. It is what it is. We are not trying to make it look perfect because no one's perfect, so that's fine. Well, have fun. Oh my god. Okay. Well, that's interesting there. Um, I don't really know what to say to that other than that's interesting. Um, you're probably gonna have to find another gal to flick the bean with because it's not going to be me. Yep. We're just finishing up my flower, which it has depth to it, but it's not exactly what I was going for. I was trying to go for like a rose, and it kind of looks just like a solid block of yarn with a stem, and I don't even know. I'm trying to like even it out, and it's not evening. It just continues to look worse, but it's fine. My mom will love me anyway, so we're not too worried about it. All right. So these are all of our flowers. The red one actually looks better a little up close. So that's supposed to be like a rose. Then the middle one's kind of like I don't know what you would call it. And then the purple one's supposed to be more like lavender. So, but it's not bad. It's like for my first embroidery back, it's definitely not the worst thing I've ever made. It's just wasn't exactly what I was going for, but she'll like it. So, and you love it, so that also makes me feel good. Just gonna finish tying off the knots here. And then I don't have my other stuff in here because I kind of want to put something behind it so like the stuff doesn't come loose. But I don't have what I think I'm gonna use. I could use a piece of paper though. I'm not sure I have paper, but I could use a piece of paper. Red one's popping. Yeah, I do think that that was a good call on the red. I am going to give that to you. That was a really good call. It makes everything blend a little bit without taking too much away. So that was good. That was a good call, girl. I appreciate you. And this is why I went live because I was like, I can't finish this by myself. I have got to like talk to people and feel a little like I was feeling slightly lonely. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm like, all of my friends are busy and at college, and so I'm not trying to bother them, and I don't normally do FaceTimes with them or anything. But I was like, you know what? If I go live, I'm sure some of my followers are gonna be there. I can talk to you guys, and I love I love it. So I'm glad you're here. And I cannot wait to go live together. I definitely want to talk more about that at a different time because, like, I wanted to ask, but I didn't want you to feel uncomfortable or anything, like me asking you about that. So I appreciate you bringing it up first. All right. How am I doing this? That feeling I was so happy when I saw the story. I know, I was like, okay, I'm gonna put it because I was debating about putting it in my stories or not. Like, I have a whole other internet persona, if you will, that just talks more about my life than books necessarily. And I suck at like that social media is not the best I've ever done. And my stories are like never filled, but like I'm so focused on my other like this book channel at the moment. And so I was like, all right, we're gonna put it in my stories and so people know about it. And so yeah, I'm glad that you saw it. I'm glad that you came and that we're here talking and doing the things. I'm trying to find a way to end this knot and I'm struggling. It should just be simple. Do not do that. No. Can't you just, I don't know, not? Because I feel the same too. All my friends are busy if they talk to me because they want my help in uni. Yeah, I I've never so I have to technically there's a friendship I'm currently working on. He's a sweet dude. We talk every day. Um but we're not like we started talking 6 months ago, but we're not I would not consider us besties. We have a very interesting friendship. Um I'm just going to define it as interesting. But my two main friends, I have had a friendship with. probably 6 years, but like we've never FaceTimed. And like I've, been okay with it. I would love to do more FaceTimes with people, but I'm very hot and I wouldn't say I have a hot and cold personality, definitely not, because like I wasn't raised that way. But when it comes to actually wanting to do like FaceTimes or calls and stuff, I'm a little hot and cold in that department. So I'm like, no, like if you don't want to do like that, that's fine. But as I've gotten older, I'm like, no, man, I want to do FaceTimes. I want to talk to you. I want to call you, but they're all busy. And so I just was like, well, if you guys ever want to do that, you're gonna have to initiate it because, like, yeah. Oh, I might be able to do this. Oh, can I do it? Can I do it? Please. No, don't go through there. Just listen to me. Yes, 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 yes. Oh my god, yes. Thank God. Sorry, I'm finally getting my knot to end. I've it's been taking me forever to figure it out. You don't have FaceTime? That's fair. I I would just use like in terms of like what I consider FaceTime because I realize like that's like an actual thing. I always mean like anytime like on Instagram you could use like the face thing or like Facebook or something like that. Okay, I got you. Hi, this star. What's going on? How you doing? How's life? We're just here. I'm finishing up my embroidery project for my mom's birthday. But how are you doing? Let me know because I want to know because I'm curious like that. Um, yeah. Oh, and like I know I don't even know. I didn't ask anybody how their Easter was. No Snapchat callers to call. Oh, well, that's interesting. Huh. Learn something new every day. I don't even know, but that's pretty interesting that that doesn't work. Guess who finished? Good. How about me? I'm pretty good. I'm doing okay. I'm a little tired, a little exhausted. Doing these, we have to go. Oh, thank you so much. Have a good night. Thank you for stopping in and saying hi. I appreciate it. Have a safe travel to your next destination in the world. All right, I think I finally finished my flowers, guys. I might do one more knot to secure it for real, and then we might be done because I can't do it anymore. And plus, I have to go to bed because then I have other things in the morning. All right, let me just take this thing off. All right, I'm just putting my needles back in my box so I don't lose them. And I will show you here. All right, are we ready for the grand reveal of all the flowers being done? Ta-da! So that's what they look like. I gotta just, like, there's some pencil markings I do have to erase. And then I thought about maybe putting a butterfly, but like drawing the butterfly. Um, but yeah, the embroidery part is so done. And I'm so glad because I'm done. Yes, I would love to do that. We could 100% do like an art duo. That would be amazing. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad that turned out good. And I really appreciate your suggestion for the red because that was good. Best stitches I ever saw. I feel like you're lying to me, but I appreciate it anyway. These are definitely decent. They could be worse. So I appreciate it. Okay. I think I'm probably gonna end up going to bed now because I'm tired and I have a lot to do tomorrow. So I'm going to head out and I will text you between now and sometime. I know. I know. But we live in different time zones. I have to go to bed now. So, I'm sorry. Yeah. And I have people I have to answer. I have notifications I have to read before I go to bed. I have to finish I'm learning Latin on Duolingo. I have to do my Duolingo today. I haven't done that. I have a little bird app that's supposed to be good for mental health, and I haven't done that yet. So we have other things we have to do before we go to bed too. Thank you so much. Enjoy your day as well, and then I will text you at some point in time and we can talk more about the live situation. So, thank you for coming tonight and everything, and I will see you later. All right. Do your thing, girl. See you later. Bye.